What's going on, everyone? Olivia, Reiner, and Ryan Wood here joining you after media availability on Thursday. It's kind of like a Friday. The Packers moved up their schedule a little bit just to adjust for some travel to LA, which, you know, has some nice weather. Not quite the same weather out here in Green Bay, but how do you think the weather is going to impact the game come Sunday?
Yeah, it definitely does not feel like Southern California right now. The high is forecast to be 84 degrees. Now, it's Southern California, so it's not the humidity, 4 years ago when they went down to Miami in October and it was hot and humid. They don't have the humidity to deal with. But it's 84 in LA on Sunday. It's going to be about half that here. It's low to mid 40s. And it hasn't been 80 degrees on a consistent basis for months. I mean, the last time it was 80 was October 3rd, and it hasn't been 84 since the middle of September. So the Packers obviously have not been able to practice and prepare for this type of heat that they're going to face. It's going to be, Mike McCarthy said a lot about hydration. 1 hour of flight equals 1 bottle of water, and making sure that they're hydrated going out there. They also will have the Saturday walkthrough out there. This is one of the reasons why they went out a day early, was to make sure that they can at least practice a little bit. It's just a walkthrough, it's a jog through, but they can get a little bit of practice time out in that California heat. Otherwise, it's going to really go back to training camp and the conditioning there and making sure that they're in shape for what is going to be a challenge. Because when you go in and double the heat, even if there isn't humidity, there's going to be some issues with that.
Now, Mike Pettine spoke yesterday. He was talking a little bit about explosive plays and how the defense has been struggling to stop them in the past few games. What exactly does that mean, and how can they adjust their play to better work on those explosive plays?
Yeah, speaking of challenges, that's really been the big challenge. I go all the way back to week 3 against Washington, the big play that they gave up to set up the first touchdown. The 49ers, Marcus Goodwin, hit them with a couple big plays, and it's really this defense is not tailored to give up the big play. It's tailored to make them kind of advance the ball with dinks and dunks ordinarily. Mike Pettine said that he's a proponent of the bend but don't break. There's been a lot of breaking, and they need to get that figured out. I think it's eye discipline, which is going to be a huge test this week against this Rams offense. 2, it's communication and making sure that the communication is crisp on the field, especially on the back end of the defense. They had the bye week to figure that out, and they've had 2 weeks now going into this game to figure that out. We'll see what kind of product they put on the field.
Yeah, we'll see how they fare come Sunday. Thanks for watching Packers Analysis.